Well, that's it. I left the United States. Hi, I'm Shane, an aerial cinematographer, pro gamer, streamer, and Facebook partner. I'm currently in Phuket, Thailand with my girlfriend Gaddis, who I met 4 months ago during my 6-month stay in Indonesia. Since we've been together, we've traveled and filmed all over Indonesia, from Bali, Gili Islands, Lombok, Simbaya, Jogja, Jakarta, Nusa Penida, Ahmed, and back to Bali. And now we're in Phuket, Thailand. Our next travel plans include Bangkok, Vietnam, Cambodia, Hong Kong, Taiwan, Shanghai, and Japan, just to begin our travels for this travel series. 7 months ago, I realized that I needed a break. I needed some time to do something to help find myself again, to put the negative behind me and start creating new memories that would last a lifetime. See, I had forgotten what it's like to have fun in my life, how to spend every day like it's your last day on Earth. So for months, I planned the trip, got my SCUBA certifications, and said goodbye to the United States. And if that wasn't enough, I decided to do all of this in the middle of a COVID pandemic. I'm also on crutches. I'm disabled, and I have been since birth. This is something that's very personal to me, and up until now, I've never put any pictures or videos online showing my disability, despite having a very public online presence as a professional streamer and Facebook partner. I never wanted my disability to be the focus of why people watched or became my fans. And I'm telling you this because I see this vlog as an opportunity for me to show you what it's like to overcome enormous obstacles, such as getting my SCUBA certifications from open water all the way to dive master, traveling alone with a ton of cameras, editing gear, drones, full set of SCUBA equipment, and even a portable streaming and gaming setup. Or just to show how life in other countries around the world is accessible or not to travelers with disabilities. I see this as a way to encourage others to follow their dreams no matter what obstacles they may face. So now let's go back to where it all started. February 2021, day one of my open water certifications, and 3 months before I left the United States for Bali. So come along with us on this incredible journey by hitting that like and subscribe buttons. And also be sure to follow us on Instagram, as we are constantly putting out new photos and reels of our journey. Thanks for being a part of our little nomadic nonsense. Like 6 o'clock in the morning right now. We're getting ready to head over to Ormond Beach to Elite Scuba for day one of scuba training. It is super early. I never get up this early, but this is day one. It's going to be a lot of equipment fittings and book readings and classroom stuff. And then tomorrow we get in the pool for the first time with the gear, things like that. And then next weekend we have 2 days of open water diving, and I'll be certified ready for the trip. So day one, guys, here we go. All right, so we've arrived at Elite Scuba here in Ormond Beach, Florida, just north of Daytona, where this is day one of our scuba training. I'm going to be taking classroom lessons today and getting fitted for gear. I'm excited. Here we go. Day one, baby. Let's go.
We watch the sun go down over the same old town, like so many times before. We look at the same old stars, battle the same old wars, like so many times before. And I know that we're not perfect,
Today was an amazing day. I learned so much about scuba. We did all kinds of testing. We got suited up with our gear. I bought a ton of gear. I learned about gear. That was an important thing, like branding and like different types of brands and what they're made of. And there's a lot to learn. And today was a very enlightening experience, nevertheless. But tomorrow I got to get up at 8 o'clock. Got to be there at 8 o'clock in the morning. We're going to get in the pool tomorrow, or actually a spring. So that's going to be freaking awesome. But 8 o'clock in the morning, who goes diving at 8 o'clock in the morning? What did I sign up for? Anyways, the cool thing is, look at that, right behind where I'm staying in the hotel, that is the Daytona Speedway right there. They've got some races going on. I have no idea what it is. I drove by, got into Daytona, and it was just like, roll, roll, and it was just nuts. And the track is busy. There's people all on it. Cars are coming in and out. So it's not the Indianapolis 500, or the Daytona 500. That was last week. But something's going on back there. But so that's kind of cool. Great view of the Speedway. Tomorrow I'll be back at it. Sorry I didn't get a lot to film today, but it was just mostly classroom stuff. But tomorrow should be interesting. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a good night. Peace and love. It's 5:14 in the morning. Time to go scuba. Good morning. This is day 2 of my scuba certification. Today we're going to be going to a spring somewhere. It's like 30 minutes away from where I'm at. I'm at Daytona right now. So yeah, so we're going to be heading to this spring, which I think is going to be absolutely incredible. I've got my gear, as you can see, the gear that I have these amazing fins right here. These are supposed to be some of the best fins in the world. The material that it's made of and everything else is supposed to be like cutting edge. It's got this bungee system in the back, which I think is very cool. So you don't actually have to strap it on or anything else. You just pull this bungee around your thing. I got this mask right here. This is what happens in scuba. As the further down you go, you start losing colors because they get cut out by the spectrum of the colors get cut out by the water. So these apparently with the mirrored glasses, as you can see there, help restore the color back. Got some amazing boots here, hard soles there on the bottom, but these are super comfortable, and an amazing snorkel. So yeah, there's my gear. Yeah, so it's like 5:30 in the morning. I'm gonna be heading out here in just a second. It's gonna be cold, it's gonna be freezing, but it's gonna be fun. Well, it's still dark out. I mean, as you can see, pretty much. I'm officially out of the hotel for the day. I'll be back. Now I've got to load up my gear into the truck and get ready to go. But holy hell, it's 55 degrees right now. It actually doesn't feel too crazy cold. But I'm also not in water either. So, but yeah, it's gonna be fun, guys. It's gonna be fun. Nomadic nonsense. This is definitely nonsense. Let's go. So we're here at De Leon Springs State Park in Florida. So we're going to be doing our day 2 dive here versus a pool. So this is where they go to with their students. Apparently it's warmer in the water than it is outside right now. So that's going to be interesting. They're going to have to pull me out of the water with a crowbar, I think. So I just want to tell you guys a little bit about what's been going on. I got fitted for some gear last night. I think I have a great idea of what I want for a wetsuit. It's going to be shorts and a shirt, but it's very, very warm. The only thing that would not be covered would be like from my knees down, but I've also got high top boots. So really there's only just a foot of my leg that's not covered, but realistically, as long as your core is warm, and then you can maybe even put on a little, like a beanie that you can put on. Most of your heat releases from your head. So I think that'll be fine, and it's small enough that I can throw it into my regular baggage. But anyways, so the scuba stuff is so far it's super interesting. The guys over here, they're incredible. They're super nice. There's a guy named Will. I think he's one of the owners. He's ex-military. This guy knows his stuff. The guy that's been training us, his name is Evan. Super cool guy. Very informative. He's been diving for years and years and years, and I'm learning a lot. So as of today, I think what we're going to be doing is we're going to be getting into the springs. I think it's about 6 to 8 feet deep or something like that. So not very deep at all. But I think what we're going to be doing in here is just practical things in the water. So learning how to clear your mask, learning how to do, you know, grab for your regulator, and just different things that they teach you in the classroom that they want to make sure that you can do underwater. And then next week we go into the ocean for an actual dive, which should be, I don't know if we're going into the ocean. I think it's called Rainbow River or something like that, but I think that's where they dive. So I don't know if it's actually like salt water or if it's fresh water or what, but that's where they're taking us next week. So the reason why I'm getting scuba certified is because I'm going to be traveling to remote tropical destinations around the world. You know, Thailand, Bangkok, Indonesia, all over Mexico. Being certified allows you to go on dives and things like that all over the world. And there's a ton of an amazing dives that I've always wanted to kind of go and experience, but you have to be certified. And you wouldn't want to do it not certified anyways. I mean, you really do learn a lot from these guys that where you're dealing with your life. I mean, there's some stuff that they were teaching us that is some scary shit. And if you don't know how to handle certain situations, you could seriously get hurt. So I wouldn't recommend just being like, I could do it, or watch some YouTube videos and be like, yeah, no, I got this. You know, first of all, you know, there's no scuba police out there. There's nobody that's going to arrest you if you are not certified, but it's your life that you're dealing with. I would really pay attention to what they're saying and make sure that you understand safety procedures and exactly why that you're supposed to do certain things. And but yeah, so that's what I'm doing. By next Sunday, I should be certified and ready to rock and roll. So now the question is, I'll be certified in scuba. Do I jump out of a plane before I leave, or should I do it? I feel like if I'm gonna jump out of a plane, I feel like I should do it in the United States. I don't know why, that just seems like it makes sense. The two things that I wanted to do before I left was to skydive and to get certified in scubas. So jumping out of a plane and scuba diving will be checked off my list, and then from there we are going to be going to Cancun, Mexico. I will be then going all over the Yucatan to Tulum, Playa del Carmen, Isla Mujeres, Cozumel, all through the Yucatan. I'm going to be going through all that stuff, so it's going to be pretty amazing. So, but anyways, here we go. Day 2, scuba certification, De Leon Springs State Park in Florida. So let's go do it, guys. What do you think, instructor?
It's hot. That's what I think.
You think I'm hot? Do this?
I'm hot.
Oh. I've been in this water all freaking day long. It's now time for lunch, which was delicious. I went over there to the little mill, I guess, that they have over there, and I got tuna sandwich and hot chocolate, which was the highlight of my day. So it's been pretty crazy. I got in the water the whole day, basically. I feel good. The gear that I got was superb. Day 2 looking good so far, guys.